like everything that I sent to you, like John, there was Marvel Legends like $6, DC Multiverse $6, and not just like one of the same figure, like a variety. Like literally, it was like one of each figure. Like it was like 10 different DC Multiverse. Maybe one was double, and then like
wonder if they're like hoarding them.
I don't know. And then not only that, GI Joes, I think for like $6 or $7.
Really? Wow.
Yep. So this week, PulseCon, huge week, right?
Huge week with PulseCon, yeah. Big old week with PulseCon, yeah. All right, but
would you say you're overall satisfied with what you saw?
Yes, yeah, for sure, yeah, definitely satisfied. Like,
yeah,
I think they did a lot of good releases, good updates on things, and yeah, I think I'm happy without nothing like that I was like disappointed about. But
yeah, me too. Let's get into it.
Okay, welcome back everybody to the Action Figure Podcast. I'm John, this is Josh, and stay tuned for the end of the episode. We are still doing our Road to 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Stay tuned to learn how to enter that. Let's go ahead and jump in with our first friend here from McFarlane. McFarlane's giving us just some more Spawn figures to kind of help fill up the line there. This is Reaper.
It is Redeemer though. Yeah, I thought it was Redeemer too.
Yeah, this is one of like Spawn's. He gets saved as a kid by Spawn from an abusive dad, and then somehow like Heaven gets a hold of him, and then he becomes a hunter of Spawn. But then Spawn like knocks him out, and then he becomes a hero after that called Reaper. But yeah, this is just really cool with the big wings, the big scythe, and just more Spawn figures. Built that storyline.
One thing I definitely love is the texture on the brown parts, like on his body.
Yeah,
it's almost like a lizard skin. I don't know. I like that a lot.
Todd always does a good job on the paint, on sculpting. So, but yeah, it looks great. There's Redeemer, and along with Redeemer here,
Reaper.
Sorry, Reaper. I keep calling him Redeemer. Sorry.
I know, me too. Because it's a lot of reuse, right? A lot from
yeah. But there's Reaper. Along with him, they also announced Disruptor, and this was Spawn's dad, or not dad, his boss, and he was always trying to kill. This is basically the villain from the Spawn movie, where he takes he kind of kills him and then takes over his life. But then he gets trapped in hell, then gets sent back, and then he becomes Disruptor and he fights Spawn. But just a cool, beefy guy, like almost like stone-looking guy. I don't know. I do like this. The jacket looks great on the sculpting, and the effects pieces too, with a little bit of a base.
Yeah, I definitely like the way this looks, but kind of like what I said last time when we talked about the Dune Part 2 figures, where I was like, oh, I bet this is just because it's Warner Bros.
Right.
But maybe not. Maybe now it's going to be 25, but he's not just doing it completely price hike. He's just giving us little intricate bases now.
Yeah, because
make up for it.
Both Redeemer and Disruptor here are 25, but Redeemer does come with the big wings and a big weapon.
Yeah.
And Disruptor does. Disruptor comes with a base, right? So his price point is probably going up, but he is going to try and supplement it with extra things.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, he held the fort for long enough. I respect that.
Yeah, he did. Probably too long, right?
yeah.
All right, there's our Disruptor there. And then next week, he announced an Amazon exclusive gold label Joker. This is the monster Joker from the Arkham games, of course. And he is glow in the dark, which I think it's a good choice there, because in that game, during that last part, it is very Schumacher-ish with the monster Joker. So, and it looks okay. I mean, it's something like crazy, but that whole body is going to glow in the dark. So I think that's cool.
Yeah, I think this was like a B tier one. Like, it's not like, oh my gosh, the glow is going to be so cool, but it is going to be good enough. Like, I think it works for this figure. Not like that other weird Batman we did, where it was like, it just didn't look right. This one is going to work.
This one will work for sure. And just, I don't know, the aesthetic is there for sure. But $50 since it is a mega fig. So we'll get that friend there. Next up, part of the 3 Jokers, we are getting the Criminal as a big bad toy store exclusive with this repaint. And man, I do dig this repaint. That deep green, black, and gray. I think it all just works really well. It is limited to 3,000 pieces. Last I checked, I'm pretty sure it was still in stock. Not sure though, but here's just a little more lighted picture.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. This one, I don't know, and I don't really like the sketch editions or the cell shaded, any of that stuff.
Right.
But you're right. Something about this one just looks good.
It works. It just works. The color, the choices that they did, and where they put it, just I think make it work good. So, and that green Joker here looks good, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's the 3 Jokers Batman. Go here in that exclusive edition. All right, thank you, McFarlane. Let's go over to our Hasbro. Just a quick update from them. Let's check over the numbers. 4,918 backers last re-recorded. We are up 488. We finally passed to the 5,000 mark. 5,406 backers with 25 days left to go. So a little bit of a jump from last week. Last week we were around like 320 or something. So 408, almost 500 additional people. And potentially we should be seeing more because during this PulseCon, they announced that Ant-Man will come with extra swap out antennas that are white. And that is base figure, not additional tier. It's already going to be included with the base.
I think that's really great. Just because me personally, I prefer the white antenna look. Like when I think of classic Ant-Man, I actually think of the white antennas first. Yeah. So I think, and it's such a cheap little add-on, but adds a lot of value, I think.
I agree. Whether they're painting it or injecting it with different colored plastic, it's not that hard. They have the mold. And then along with that too, though, is you're also getting different sets of eyes. The ones that look down, the ones that move to the side, so you can get more expression out of your Ant-Man. I love the looking down ones because he's a giant man.
Yeah, and Ant-Man's looking more and more appealing, right? Because this is all both base tier, nothing.
Correct.
I mean, we will hit the tiers, but still, this is great for this Hasbro HasLab.
Yeah, like these are all. If you've already pre-ordered it, this is just more stuff you're getting. So not too bad there from HasLab team there. Just a quick update for you guys. All right, let's jump over to G.I. Joe, man, and this team crushed it again, dude. These guys don't miss.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss. No. In the heat of controversy, he don't miss. No.
They just don't miss. First up, we're going to just talk about the reveals, like just the digital renders that they announced. First up is Big Boa. This is some Outlander, Wastelanders, some Mad Max vibes right here for sure.
Yeah.
Big old beefy guy comes with some dumbbells. That's cool. That's a cool little piece. Next up, Airborne. Just some like pilot looking guy, really cool, like very classic. I think that's his like Air Force suit.
And a lot of reuse just from like multiple figures. Kind of like an amalgamation of like maybe 3 or 4 figures kind of to make one new unique figure, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's great. It goes with the cool military helmet, the night vision goggles. Yeah, no, again, G.I. Joe always loads up their figures. There's Airborne. Next one, Quick Kick. This is some kind of Liu Kang looking guy. He's got nunchucks. He's got katanas. He's got a chocolate candy bar. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with this, property, but chocolate candy bar. I'll take all those extra little 1/12 accessories.
Exactly. I love that the G.I. Joe does things like this, like those dumbbells, like the chocolate bars, things that are unique to the character. Because sometimes with Legends, we oftentimes just get the same blast effects or
same
fire effects just in different shades of color. And yeah, that's neat. But to get new things, that each little new thing, like the dumbbell, the chocolate, is just nice additions.
Well, it just adds to your, the environment.
Your inventory.
Your inventory. That's the better word for it. Yeah. Quick Kick here comes with the stars, some high hands, holding hands, and a backpack, interestingly enough, to hold everything that it comes with.
That's actually kind of weird, but it's a free, whatever.
Yeah. Next up, Techno Viper. This guy's cool. I do dig this. I know it's just, just a normal Viper Trooper, but that purple, those purples, that deeper one and the more neon one, an Electro Staff looks like a Magna Guard. I mean, these are cool. This looks cool.
Definitely. I love that helmet design. It's almost like a Zerg, a Zerg type figure. The mouth and the purple, it's like a Zerg.
That does look cool. Yeah, cool backpack too. All right, next up, we are getting some deluxe figures. This is Deluxe Metalhead. And I mean, when they say deluxe, they mean it, right?
Yeah, they do.
Jetpack, all the different effects, weapons, heads, scarf. Yeah, just loaded here with this metalhead friend. And
That's crazy.
Next up, what I'm really excited for, a deluxe mutt and junkyard. Do you get a little Roddy out here, a little Rottweiler with this friend here? And this guy comes with like a classic, Vietnam assault rifle, different sunglasses, lights. I mean, look at all those hands. But that dog right there is amazing.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, it's just worth it for the mutt, especially if you've ever like messed around, with Snake Eyes and Timber.
Oh, Timber.
Yeah. The articulation was just everything you could have asked for, right? And I don't expect anything less from the mutt.
Like, I feel like G.I. Joe's, their figures, amazing. But when they do animals, it's another level. Like the Croc, the Timber.
The Fiona Croc. Yeah, the Fiona Croc.
Like,
crazy. It's
just a whole nother level. And to get a freaking Rottweiler dog, like, that's just, again, fills out the inventory.
Yeah, and it's such a perfect piece because, like, if you're filming, like, if you're trying to do like a Dio piece with like citizens and humans and a superhero on, you can have now a person walking a Rottweiler. Like, oh my gosh, so cool.
Yeah, so great. And we know it's going to be articulated well as well. So yeah, mutt and junkyard. Keep an eye out for this guy. Next up, they also announced some retro card re-releases. This is a retro Scarlet in that, that classic packaging, just enlarged, but comes with a lot here. A backpack, 2 different guns, a different hair swap out, crossbow, and she is more in that classic look too, that retro look.
I love this thing. Not only is it like very limited on, like, if any, it's like a completely different version from the Scarlets we've gotten.
Yeah.
But it just emulates so perfectly that card back photo, right? It's that yellowy mustard card back photo where she's holding the gun. Mm-hmm. I think they did a perfect job with this.
Yeah, they did a great job on these. Next up for that retro is Recondo. Again, just more classic. No funny colors. Just give it to us straight. Got the handlebar mustache, backpack, rifle all wrapped up in the machete.
Yeah.
And then to round out the retro is a retro Duke. And again, straight off the card, right?
Straight off the card. I'm excited for these things, man.
Yeah.
Usually I'm not into that like retro stuff, but just seeing those colors. Man,
they're just perfect, right? They're just perfect. Really good reinterpretation of those figures, of those pictures. Sorry. All right. Second thing I'm excited for.
It's still going, guys.
It's still going. This is the Deluxe Action Soldier. So strict army builder, but look at this, dude. Like the military simulation here that you can pull off with this figure is insane. You're getting so many different guns. Not only different like sizes, but different calibers, a walkie, so many different helmets, attachments, like just the combinations that you can do are insane. And you're getting a soft goods like parka. This is nuts.
It's going to be for $35. Like, that price seems so good to me. That 35 price point. Yeah. That's insane with the soft goods.
All this. Yeah. Soft goods.
Oh, and something else I love too is, you see that little square base?
Oh yeah,
that's actually what Retro Joe's like used to come with, those little square bases.
Wow.
So like I got my Joe and that's what they have. Like my little Joe I got.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Oh,
yeah, wow. That's cool. So it's like a callback to that.
Callback to that. But yeah, man, this one, along with that mud there, this is what I'm really excited for. I don't know how many more of these they'll do where they go like more military accurate instead of like G.I. Joe accurate.
Yeah,
this is great for that price point, man.
This is absolutely phenomenal, and I just can't wait to get like more like any 3D printed tech heads and just pop them on. You could buy like 10 and just put any like Power Ranger head, Star Wars head on there, and make like a team, like an Afghanistan team or something like that.
Yeah, do the Black Hawk Down boys.
Exactly. I just have one minor complaint.
What you got?
You see the 2 heads on the balaclava with the balaclava?
Yeah.
The one that's on the figure, I think the eyes are way too close together. They should be more like the other one. The eyes are further too apart, close. Yeah, okay. And the further apart one looks right. Like that one on the one on the figure looks too close. Hopefully, maybe it changes because it is digital renders. We will see.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, and then another deluxe. They have a Recon Diver. Again, just freaking everything in here. All the rebreathers, all the wetsuit stuff you need, 2 different head sculpts of 2 different ethnicities, And yeah, just another deluxe figure to army build. And again, more like real life military simulation, right? A lot more. It's not Joe-ified.
Yeah.
Even though Joe-ified they don't always do a lot, but I mean, this is nothing here.
Exactly. Absolutely. And once again, you get that cool base, that throwback base. That's awesome.
Yeah. So there you go. There we go. All right, that will do it for the renders, the kind of their pipeline reveals for their figures that you can pre-order now. First up is the Dreadnought Ripper for 25.
Dreadnought.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Dreadnought. Missed the R there. Dreadnought Ripper there, and he's got the Jaws of Life as his main accessory. And I don't know, man. These guys, they're just like cool, like the rock and roller guy. Just more like
the guy who is
just more like Delta Squad boys, right? Not necessarily like military rangers.
Yeah, I would play them like almost like as mercs.
Yeah,
like
mercenaries,
they're just guns for hire because they're kind of crazy,
Yeah, ex-military, just locals,
Yeah, exactly.
He's got the pit vipers on. But yeah, love the accessories, love the figure, love the attitude on this figure as well.
Yeah, the vibe on him.
Yeah, so it's cool. Really cool. And again, tattoos as well.
Heck yeah, tattoos, baby.
That's cool. All right, next up we have General Clayton Abernath, or Hawk. $25 for this friend here. Just more of a in general still, but just kind of more of a basic figure. It's probably a hard, rough and tumbled kind of guy. Comes with the bomber jacket, tub thumper, shoddy.
That's why I love this figure. That bomber jacket, dude.
It does look good. And yeah, just to fill out the team there, get some more friends on board. But yeah, again, and these Joes, man, they play so well. I love messing around with the Joe figures.
Yeah, I'm liking this one. I think it's my third favorite after the dog and the Afghan soldier.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have Agent Helix. And this is some like Lady Deathstrike looking stuff here. Definitely Cobra, right? This is cool. $25 for this friend. She comes with different blade attachments, different weapons, and I love the pop of yellow on top. I do like that.
Oh my gosh. Okay. G.I. Joe is on fire. Every single figure I feel like is like a get.
They don't miss right now.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
They're not
like
missing.
The concept and just the uniqueness of those blades. Jeez, man.
Like it's basically dual wielding blades, but one-handed, right?
Mm-hmm. Or you can get her like in X-23 mode.
Yeah, yeah, where she's forward like that. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with you. Like the uniqueness of these figures is just amazing, and they are just pulling it off. And she comes with a little backpack, like little back attachment for her blades. The other ones pop onto her arm. Freaking extended mag pistols. Let's go, and some kind of knife.
You want to know something though?
What?
The blades and the attachment there are actually reused from the Storm Shadow Snake Eyes movie figure.
Oh wow!
That's the exact piece, but you can't tell. Right? It's not hard to tell.
I mean, G.I. Joe team always does that, right? They always they have the parts. Why not reuse them, right?
Exactly.
And they're so creative with it. Next up, we have Jason Faria, Shockwave. This guy's cool because he comes with a riot shield. $25 for this friend, and yeah, riot shield included.
I love the four kind of like that he's killed four cobras. Like his little head count. That's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, really dig this friend with just the riot shield, man. And he comes with a gun as well, and a little nightstick, so you can kind of beat up people in. All right, next up, the Dreadnought Buzzer. This is old Junkrat, dude. $25 for this. Kind of like a buzzsaw. I don't know if you guys watch Community, but there's a character when Community did a crossover with G.I. Joe. They had Britta be the buzzkill. So I wonder if this is an homage to this friend here. But he comes with some cool accessories there. And here's everything you're getting. So yeah, not bad. Not bad, man. Again, yeah, Joe's team's really, really doing good. During the live stream, they asked which Cobra Trooper builder would you use to build out your own personal army? They kind of did these polls live just to kind of see what the fans were saying. And over 25% there said Cobra Troopers as their favorite troop builder for Cobra. So I wonder if they take this and make some more Cobra Troopers.
And I agree with that. I would pick Cobra Troopers as well.
Yeah, like snow serpents, they're cool, but very specific to that environment. Right? Alley Vipers, I feel like we got enough. Bats, they're cranking out all the time.
Exactly.
Just give us more troopers. You know, give us more red shirts.
And I think what has to do with it also too is maybe like bats and vipers are more of like they're elite soldiers in the GI Joe ranks, whereas Cobra Troopers are the fodder. So you want more fodder, and like maybe you only need like 2 or 3 bats or vipers for your display.
Yeah, that's the frontline infantry.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, I thought it was cool that they added a little bit of that just to kind of get that fan response. And Marvel Legends also did something similar to that. But before we get into that, I just want to let everyone know that Detroit Steel is still up for pre-order for $50. Just letting you know that if you feel like you want them, thought about it, you're still up there.
I got him. Like looked. He has like a really cool story. So he's basically like, if you're familiar with U.S. Agent, he's basically U.S. Agent, but for Iron Man. So it's like Iron Man didn't want to do what the U.S. government told him to do. So the U.S. government built their own suit, and he's like bad because he just listens to the government.
Right, and that's not a good thing, right?
No, that's not.
In the comics, at least. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, he's still up for pre-order if you want to get that Detroit Steel. All right, but for Marvel Legends, they also did the fan vote. They asked Marvel, what do you guys want? Like, what do you want to see from Marvel Legends? Number 1 was Marvel Legend characters previously released only as an alternate head. So like Lilandra, right, where she was just a head. And you had to find it, right? Just things like that. Or Marvel Legend characters previously released in convention exclusives.
Mm-hmm.
And then lastly, first-time Marvel Legend characters. We'll get to the results later here after we've recapped their Hasbro poster ops. So stay tuned for the reveal of what they did.
This is overall such a good sign from the Hasbro teams that they're taking polls and listening to us, because sometimes we feel as a community that they don't, right? Yeah. And I hope number 3 wins. We'll go. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Josh is voting for number 3 there. I'm not going to vote since I already know. But yeah, I agree. It's like kind of the fan votes with Mythic Legions, which we love and adore that line.
Yes.
And it's just getting that community input, listening to fans, listening to collectors, and moving forward from that, right? All right. So they announced a whole new wave with a Build-A-Figure. First up here is Power Princess. I think I know who this is, right? This is Diana. This is Wonder Woman.
Freaking Wonder Woman ripoff. What the?
Yeah, so Wonder Woman ripoff. They got their Superman ripoff. It's just what it is.
They have their Batman. Remember the Batman one?
Oh yeah,
like releasing the 2-pack. The 2-pack.
Yeah, with Flash.
Came with the batarangs and everything. You can make your own Marvel Trinity now.
Marvel Justice League.
Yeah. Namor.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Quicksilver.
So here's Justice as well. I'm very unfamiliar with these characters. I mainly read X-Men stuff, but here's Justice, Vision, which is great to get an updated Vision, a classic updated Vision, right? Pinless, arms and elbows. Kind of sad with just the hinged torso, but you do get some butterfly stuff and that new cape, it looks like. But one that everyone's excited for, of course, is Crystar, right? Crystar, he's that fully translucent, armored guy, crystal-looking dude, and he does look good, man. He does.
His head almost looks like a Megatron dome. It's like a Megatron dome with translucent. Yeah, who doesn't love translucent?
Yeah, so super exciting for Crystar. We're also getting a Savage Namor. Namor here is from maybe, I'm assuming from Savage Lands, or just, he went Savage. But it is using an older frame again, or an older body that is normal, right? Marvel Legends team has said that not everything can be updated immediately. It does have to kind of go through the pipeline. But yeah, cool to get like more of like a aggressive, like that big hairdo, Namor.
Yeah, I like the look of this Namor, and the trident is not new, but of course the gauntlets and the head sculpt are brand new.
Yeah, for sure there. Along with Namor, we are also getting Namorita.
That's cool.
So, that little female there, she comes with those Namor winged feet, and yeah, just a cool female base, pinless, which is great. Double elbows on that female as well, which is so nice to see. And
I think this is really smart from the Hasbro team because, I think there are of course diehard comic book fans, but then there are people that just watch the MCU, and that's kind of their Marvel knowledge. And so with just the Talocons being introduced into Black Panther 2. You're familiar with them, right? Then you're familiar that these are like blue people, so you have at least an attachment to this now.
Right, yeah. And honestly too, like also like great base female body without shoes, with like feet. That's actually, I think we don't have enough of that, honestly. Just to get those like base bodies. So really cool. Namarita, and then also a king, I would say King T'Challa here, man. But we are getting a Black Panther updated. We did get that classic Black Panther release, so it's cool to get more of an updated one. This is probably later in, more recent when he's hanging out with Storm and stuff. So it is cool to get that deep black with the gold armor and the big cape for Black Panther.
Exactly. That's kind of one of my complaints like with the Vision, is because we kind of gotten several. Like, it's nice updated body, but I prefer when they do something like this where it can maybe fudge in as your definitive or classic Black Panther, but it's still a very unique look. Like you said, the extravagance of the cape and that gold.
And something in the eye too. I don't know. Those eyes look a little more shiny, a little more pearlescent or something.
Yeah.
Some look creepier, like more cattish.
Also, something that the Black Panthers previously didn't have is he has like the ninja toes. Do you see those? His feet?
Yeah.
That's something new too.
That is nice. All right, but on to the Build-A-Figure. They are doing a Void, and this thing is, man, I haven't been excited about a Build-A-Figure in a while, but this thing looks amazing. Odd was cool. But to get this like candy, translucent, like monster demon thing with all these tendrils, like, man, this thing is nuts.
Exactly. Really. Yeah. Like, this is what makes BAFs great. When you get something like this.
Just gnarly figure.
Because that's what they should be for. Like, BAFs should be a funnel for figures that are too expensive or too crazy to make, but you can get away with it if you do it into like 7 or 6 figures.
Right. Yeah. So really cool to see Void here. Just a really cool Build-A-Figure. And honestly, like, if the Build-A-Figure was weak, I would this whole wave, like, for me, not about it. I have
not even the Wonder Woman. I like the Wonder Woman.
Not even the Wonder Woman. I don't have an attachment to Princess Power, and I'm not looking to build a Marvel. Namorita too. Like, like nothing's really a pull. Like, oh god.
I get that. I see that. You're an X-Men boy.
I am X-Men. But with that BAF, oof, I have to get these down. That BAF is nuts.
It's a crazy BAF.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see the engineering, how they pulled off all those limbs, because we don't really get a back shot, but it must be crazy back there.
Yeah, it's going to be probably pretty bulky, yeah. But yeah, pre-orders open on October 3rd at 1 p.m. for this whole wave there. Oh, and also, this is the return of the packaging. The packaging. So you will get those windows, and the classic Marvel Legends is back. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's exciting. That's exciting. All right, let's keep going here. They had some No Way Home reveals. First up, we are getting Zendaya MJ. Very much needed in my collection. In most people's collections, right?
Yeah, exactly, right? Because the original the original Homecoming MJ
was a 2-pack.
It was a Target exclusive 2-pack, and it was really hard to find even when it was released. So you're right. A great release.
Yeah. And we can talk about the likeness. It's Zendaya, so it's going to be hard, and it is what it is, friends.
You know what, though? The original one, the 2-pack one, it looks better than this. So it's like hard to excuse it, because I feel like they did it good. Like, they did it pretty well. If you look at that 2-pack Zendaya, it looks more like her than this one. This one, it's not good.
Something in the eyes is off, I think.
It's off, yeah.
If they're not closed enough, I don't know. Zendaya has very small eyes.
Yeah, I don't know, something.
But she does come with the prison box thing that they use to capture those guys. But yeah, no, I'm excited for this. $25 single release. Great. I think this is great. I need it. Now I can have, you can have the whole crew. You get MJ,
you got Ned, Tom,
like, perfect. And in their like normal clothes, right?
Next up, we need a Flash Thompson.
Yeah, that would be nice. That's a deep cut. But next, we are also getting a lawyer, Matty Murdock, from that show. How could they not? I know he only had he had one scene in the movie, but to get a suited Daredevil with his cane and also the brick. So cool.
Let me tell you why I'm so excited for this figure. Because they've released previously the Netflix Defenders line a long time ago, right, when the Netflix shows are coming out.
Right.
But the Daredevil did not come with an alt head. Then they released an SDC Subway exclusive pack. Remember that pack?
Yes.
That one came with the unmasked Daredevil head. And I always was bummed I never got that set. And so now if you have the Daredevil figure, you could put this on that one.
Just
you can find the unmasked Daredevil.
Unmasked Daredevil. Wow. You're right. That would be cool. Yeah, no. I'm excited for this. I know it is just a suit and a guy, but it's Maddie. It's Maddie, guys.
It's the head. We need that head. We need that
head. All right. Next up, Sandman, as like he is in the movie, right? He's just always sand. $25. He's gonna just be a single release figure, nothing fancy. But he does come with effects of bigger arms and the Sandman arms. He enlarges them. But yeah, I mean, some Thomas Hayden Church likeness, but I mean, he's literally sand the whole time. So
yeah, I can see it, and I don't think this is Legends team's fault. It's literally the drama behind the scenes and the actor not wanting to appear and like come fly down and do it. Yeah. Because like that's what it was. That's why he was CGI the entire movie. They just use his voice. Yeah. And so it's just hard to execute that, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's a guy sand the whole time. Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah, especially when you're not seeing that like green shirt, it's not in that brown pants. It would be nice to see that, but whatever.
So it is what
accurate.
It is.
It's accurate.
It's accurate to the movie, that's for sure. So there you go. There's that Sandman. But yeah. All right, next up, they are giving us Tobey Maguire.
They screwed us, John. They screwed us.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. They definitely. I think they did something dirty there, right?
It is dirty because they planned this.
Yeah, they knew they were going to do head sculpts. They knew they were going to do these Spider-Man, but they're just like, send it out with no head sculpts. Get that money. They'll come back. Because
they know it's going to sell.
They know it's going to sell, and they know that we're going to come back and pick these up.
Exactly. There's nothing more to say.
They knew. I mean,
they did us wrong.
We bought that 3-pack full price, pre-ordered it. So happy we got it, and then boom.
Yeah, and I was really happy with it. But the thing is, think about it. We paid $90. We paid $30 per figure. So this is not only $5 cheaper per figure than the 3-pack, but you also get an alt head. What the?
Yeah, it's a better value. Better value.
Oh man.
But here's Andrew. Looks amazing. I think they did the hair right.
Yes.
I think the nose is perfect. I mean, it's a real bummer.
It is a bummer, but on the positive note, I think Toby and Andrew, great likeness.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's something that dumb figure arts didn't do. So to me personally, the Marvel Legends are better than the figure arts.
Because of that, yeah. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, if you have the 3-pack, these bodies, they're amazing, beautiful, accurate, but basically you're just getting that head sculpted.
You know what I plan to do though? With the extra amazing Spider-Man body? Do a Venom Andrew Garfield. Just symbiote Andrew Garfield. Just paint it black.
Nice. Just paint it black, yeah.
Yeah, you got an extra one.
Be sick.
Why not, right?
Why not?
Yeah. One more thing. On all these Spider-Man reveals, on Andrew's card, it actually says Amazing Spider-Man 2. Yes, it is not a No Way Home figure, which makes me really excited because I feel like they're giving a hint that there's a possibility that they can do Amazing Spider-Man 2 figures. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
they can brand it as such, yeah. Or give us a blue Electro, a Rhino.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
The Goblin, the Goblin.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Or even an Lizard. Come on, give me those just the villains from that universe.
Yeah, we'll get into that here. But here also is the final swing, the last scene in that movie, that more pearlescent blue with just very more classic for Tom Holland to get that. So it isn't updated from the integrated suit, which the integrated suit was just a repack anyways in that 3-pack. But to get the final scene here, the final swing version of Spider-Man, very very classic, great job. I think I love that the lines are painted or raised. It's not just indented, and the face sculpt. Just nice to get a relaxed Tom head too. I don't have one of those.
All right, this is the first one where we differ. So far, we've been agreeing on everything. I think this is an absolutely terrible figure.
Okay.
Not just because it's just a Tom Holland Spider-Man, right? We have hundreds of those. I'm not commenting about that. The execution on this is atrocious. Like, look at that. It doesn't look like from the movie. And also, the shine. Of course, these are $25 figures, but it does not, to me, it does not look like that final suit that we see at the end of No Way Home. It looks terrible.
It's not as vibrant in these photos, but I do see the pearlescent in it.
For this one, guys, save your money for the figure arts.
All right, but there is all of them. And as you can see, as Josh was saying, Andrew Garfield up top does have the Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 branding on it. It does not have the No Way Home branding on it, thus with the other characters. So interesting. They have those. They have the packaging. That would be amazing to get an Emma Stone, Gwen Stacy. That would be very amazing. But these are up for pre-order. They're ready to go. Get you guys, get whatever you need. Get whatever you want. All right, let's keep going. They also announced their $50 Green Goblin, and comes with the glider, flight stand, different heads, different masked, unmasked, goggles, the hood, really, really loaded. And man, let's get to that face. That's my boy, William Dafoe. They did a great job.
It's absolutely straight fire. This figure, the likeness, and I saw a picture that someone put together of the Legends, the figure arts, and the Hot Toys. Believe it or not, me personally, the Legends had the best likeness out of the three.
Jeez,
compared to figure arts and Hot Toys, straight up.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. They just got his the cheeks, the furrowed brow, his nose too. They did a really great job on this figure with all they did here. Yeah, I mean, I'm so excited with the accessories too, and the suit looks amazing, like it's cobbled together. And to get the glider, just to get this Goblin, man, exciting.
The only thing I wish though is that maybe they would have included like an alt masthead, or maybe down the line they'll release maybe. He does come with the full Goblin head. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, it doesn't show it though.
Yeah, I don't have it here.
Okay, then the figure's perfect then.
In the full display, it does have the alt head.
Perfect.
So, I agree with you. It is amazing. So, $50 though. I mean, it is a figure plus a glider, and it looks amazing. But yeah, along with that, this is of course labeled No Way Home because it is from that movie. But we also getting Doc Ock. $39. That's $38.99. $39 for Doc Ock with bendy wire tentacles, which is great, and they do pop on, so you can maybe put those on another figure if you want. Great likeness, I think. Well, I mean, on the likeness, it's good. He's wearing glasses, so it kind of obscures it a little bit.
I think it's great. I would go to gray. I agree with that gray.
Okay.
I think it's good.
But I am excited just to get a classic Doc Ock. I don't like his trench coat, because it does limit, posability. But usually he is just kind of standing straight up like this, right?
It's true.
His
he
arms.
was like 80 years old when he filmed the movie. Yes.
Yeah. Alfred Bonilla was not 80 years old, but Doc Ock is mostly, most of the time he's just kind of using his claws to walk around. So posing wise, you wouldn't have him too battling. So it's okay, but I bet there'll be some third parties that you could probably pick up for cheap to get more posability on him. But yeah, it looks great. I love the claws. They did a great job doing the two different sets of claws that they are with Doc Ock too, with the wide claws and then the pointed claws. He is going to be branded as Spider-Man 2.
No, come on. Give me that James Franco. Come on.
Give me that Harry Osborn, right? So yeah, interesting that they're doing that. I wonder why.
It's got to be. No, John, it's got to be that the more figures are coming under those names. It has to be.
I agree. And during the stream there, they did ask, or they did say that other villains are coming. So people, yeah.
I was just gonna say such crazy nostalgia for us. I feel like because we used to have kind of those getting that Goblin, even that branding, and even getting that Goblin, even though it's not Spider-Man 1 Goblin, it's good enough for me.
Yeah. To
get the Tobey Maguire, the Goblin, the Doc Ock.
That'll do.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Yeah, no, that Spider-Man 2 branding, that brings back so much memories. So many times, playing with those Toy Biz figures and just having those. But yeah, no. So I believe they did tease Lizard for sure. And the full Lizard form will be coming. In regards to Electro, they're thinking it might be a No Way Home Electro, so not the full blue, which is fine. Just to finish out the villains from that movie. Yeah, we'll see. And maybe they throw in an Aunt May next time, so you can have her dying on you.
A Toby Aunt May. That's what I want. I don't want any other Aunt May. I want the Toby Aunt May. She's the best Aunt May.
She's the best. Okay. All right. Yeah.
And then one that's obvious too. is just repaint the Tobey Maguire for Black Suit Spider-Man. That one's so obvious.
Yeah,
you know they're going to do that.
Yeah, and with the different hair.
Emo hair? With the emo hair, yeah, that'd be sick.
All right, let's go ahead and get to the poll results. So the Marvel Legends fan voted for a first-time character. Almost 75% of the community. And so guess what? They gave us a reveal. First time they are going to do a Red Widow figure. Honestly, like, I was surprised that they had these ready to go, which tells me that they have previous con exclusives and previous alt heads, like, figures ready to go. Well, at least digital render.
Well, think about it. That means they only technically had to make one new figure because the other two have already been made.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Those were already ready to go. They just had to make one.
That's true. Yeah. But yeah, it's going to be a Red Widow. And I love the cape. I love the wrapping that's happening around the legs and the torso. I'm excited to see and learn more about this character.
I just hope, because it looks amazing, the shine of it, and I hope that can translate past the digital renders, I think, hopefully.
The female too, with double elbows, it's on that updated stuff, so it's great. That was their fan vote winner. All right, but that will go ahead and end our first part of our coverage of Hasbro PulseCon, man. A lot of great reveals, lots and lots of fun stuff. Stay tuned tomorrow for part 2 of our Hasbro PulseCon. But we are at the end of our episode. John's going to let you know how you can enter our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. All right. What's your pick of the week, Josh? What are you thinking? For part 1, of course, for part 1.
My goodness. I am so impressed with the Marvel team, the Joe team.
Joe team crushed dude.
Yeah, the Joe team crushed it.
That was 10 out of 10.
Exactly, 10 out of 10. But sorry, the nostalgia is a beast. So I gotta go. Oh man, I'm going with the Amazing Spider-Man 2 with the Andrew Garfield head sculpt. Come on, I'm just going with the head sculpt. Just the head sculpt for me.
Just the head sculpt. I agree with you, man. And to get them, you know, like, it does suck that they already came out and we have those figures, but we have to have those head sculpts. Like, you can't not. You can't.
And the Toby likeness is good, but I think the Andrew one is even better.
I'm telling you, like, it's in the nose.
It's dead on. Like the Toby
it.
one is like 90%. The Andrew's 100% likeness.
Yeah, they did an amazing job on that. They definitely
crazy good.
Crushed it. Yeah. And I'm gonna have to follow that trend. For me, it's getting a Doc Ock. Spider-Man 2 was the first kind of. I mean, I watched Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2 is the best for me. And to get a Doc Ock, never had a Doc Ock figure. Always wanted. I always had Spider-Man figure. Never had him fight Doc Ock. So.
We had just a wall with tentacles that Spider-Man would fight. You remember that?
Yeah.
It was just the tentacles, and you would just fight him with the tentacles.
It was just the display base they gave you with. So for me, I am gonna go Spider-Man Doc Ock to get this figure. Even with its shortcomings, I think it's worth it. I'm excited for it. I want to pre-order this. I want to have it. And they are up for pre-order right now as well. So, all right. Those are our pick of the weeks, friends. Let us know down, of course, below your pick of the weeks. And as always, keep collecting, keep playing. May the action figure gods smile upon you. Peace.